Gabby, what a game. All right, it wasn't like the first game, but you just felt, they were in control, and then again they just hit the destruct button. Like the first game, I'll say it, but I'll say it now. At 4-2, that's it, game over, close it up, don't give them a chance. And suddenly they get back in it in the first. And I just felt, did he get it wrong last night tactically? It's very easy to blame a manager, but what did you make of last night?
So first of all, I think Man City were very poor all throughout the game. It was a great goal and great move for Mahrez to score, but the whole game, Real Madrid were the better team, better chances that they didn't take. And
But they didn't have a shot on target for like 88 minutes, did they, Madrid?
They did. I'm sure
I think so.
Did they not?
No.
But they were by far the best team, and I think when you look at the game, Vinicius Jr., I think he had 3 times where his touch let him down and he was through, to get a shot off. So I think Real Madrid were the better team for most of the game. But when I look back at it, Al, I just think, yes, you're winning 1-0, but Real Madrid have done it. They've done it against PSG. They've done it against Chelsea. Do not bring off your talisman, Kevin De Bruyne. So, 72nd minute, do not bring him off. You've only got Newcastle on Sunday. Newcastle at home. Gundogan can play. You've got other players that can come in. Fernandinho can play. So you had no reason to bring Kevin De Bruyne off so early. I think sometimes Pep can overthink it. And I think last night he overthought it because De Bruyne stays on. Because the worst thing happens that Real Madrid get 2 goals. You need De Bruyne for the 30 minutes extra time.
Well, they could have gone penalties as well.
Exactly. So it just didn't make sense. See it through, keep De Bruyne on the pitch, and it probably would have been a different game. So
we're both strikers, you and I. What about defending? You're a semi-final Champions League, and you're 2 minutes away from a little bit extra time, right? How can you possibly lose 2 goals like that?
Even just the first goal where Benzema makes a run to the back post and cuts it back.
Yeah.
Just switch on. You're so close to getting to the Champions League final, the one that you want. Switch on as a defence. I thought the defence was poor all night, to be fair. Weren't switched on. Diaz and Laporte. Poor defending.
Well, Diaz, the penalty, that is what you doing there.
I know. So
that's
lazy.
Bonkers.
Lazy defending. But I was going to say as well, Al, we have to touch on Casemiro.
Should have gone.
For me, he had 2 bookings in the first half.
Yeah.
The first one was a booking for sure on Kevin De Bruyne. That was a dangerous tackle high. Pulling Phil Foden back when he's on a counter-attack, that's a yellow card. So he's off. And to not get a booking in that first half was incredible. So for me, we've got to look at referees.
Yeah, no.
Even stoppage time at the end of the game, he played under 3 minutes. He blew up early.
I know what you're saying. I don't want to make that as an excuse, but the referee was poor. I text Breen Turner in Spain. He was watching down in Malaga, and I said, by the way, this referee's all over the shop. That was early on. But I don't want to make that an excuse because at the end of the day, City have just thrown this tie out. They've thrown this semi-final away. They had it won. And
you see, when extra time started out, I just knew Real Madrid were going to win. They had a strong team out there. The young lad,
bit of pace, didn't it?
The young lad Camavinga that come on for Madrids. He's an outstanding player. Only 19. He's going to be the next Kante. He's going to take Kante's place in the French national team. He's a top player.
I tell you what I did write down. I was just scribbling a few things. No. And it was before Madrid got into. I thought City looked a bit leggy to me. Just 1 or 2 of them. You get around the pitch, they're so. They pride themselves in pressing and fitness. I just suddenly thought 1 or 2 were just looking away. Not injuries, because I thought Kyle Walker done brilliant. I thought he was great because he's a real dangerous player he's against. But 1 or 2 of the others, I'm thinking just looking a wee bit heavy-legged.
Yeah, and a lot of them played against Leeds United. It's a lot of football, isn't it? The Premier League, very intense. Real Madrid have won their league already in La Liga. They've had a chance to rest people.
So tell me, you're saying Pep has got to look at himself in the mirror here and say, I've cocked this up?
First of all, Pep has got to look in the mirror and say to himself, why bring off my talisman? Because even if he's tired, you can rest him for the game against Newcastle. No offence to Newcastle, but Man City will beat Newcastle at home on Sunday. Kevin De Bruyne should have stayed on the pitch just in case it did go to extra time, and you've got your talisman, your leader on the pitch. At extra time, they were left with like Fernandinho in midfield. You know, Rodri was taken off as well. So I think Pep got it wrong, but some of them Manchester City players have got to look themselves in the mirror and say, we did bottle it, especially the centre-halves.
talkSPORT Breakfast with Alan Brazil. Thursday and Friday morning, 6 till 10. On AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.